Hi, this is Duke Clark, and this is day 16. And I thought I would come out here in the garden area above the koi pond, and got some beautiful purple flowers there behind me. Um, so I'm out here today to do the session. Starting again, day 16, starting again. And the topic for today is meditation prayer. A lot of people pray for things, but when they pray, it's either a grocery list prayer or it is begging and pleading, and neither one of those really do much good, in my opinion. Um, First one is kind of arrogant, just to give God a grocery list and say, "This is what I want you to do, and this is when I want you to do it, and see you later." You know. And the second one has a lot of fear in it, and fear is never good as far as getting answers to prayer. So I'm suggesting an alternative way of doing this, either first thing in the morning or the last thing in the evening, or best do it both times. Do it both times. You don't have to do it for very long, and it wouldn't take up much of your time. So I think it's easy to work in. And the whole concept is to sit with God, and tell Him your plan. And as you're telling Him your plan, also tell Him your doubts, tell Him your fears, tell Him your hesitations. Discuss all the things with Him. And then tell Him your deep desire for what you'd like to have happen as you're starting again. And feel His appreciation for you, feel His connection with you while you're sitting there. And then at some point during this conversation, I'd like you to have a question to ask. Ask a question for some kind of direction or some kind of answer that you need in light of starting again, and just sit with it. Just keep thinking about the question, just keep sitting there. You don't have to, demand an immediate answer. You don't have to, it's up to God how the thing comes to pass or how He answers you. But just sit there in that quietness with that question, and don't get anxious, don't get nervous about it, don't do anything, but just kind of hold your place and stay your mind on what it is you'd like to get an answer, get direction to. He can answer it later, He can answer it immediately, He can answer it whenever you don't even expect it. It's up to Him. So just sit there with the clarity of the question, knowing that He has heard you and that He will provide some kind of guidance, some kind of direction when you most need it. If you never ask, then you'll never be looking for the answer. You'll never be, you'll be wondering about the question, but you won't be looking for the direction that you need. But if you ask and you sit with it and then think about it over and over, then clarity will come at some point. Ideas will start to form, and when they come, don't ignore them. Even if they sound, like they're going in a different direction, listen and consider. Sometimes God may take you in one direction to lead you to another final end. So pay attention and just know that God's there to work with you. So that's what we have for day 16 of starting again.